So that's the second rule. Here is the third rule. If a word ends in a T or a D sound, we add the ending id, which is a vowel I followed by a D, which is voiced. Id. So for example, the word lift. Lift ends with an unvoiced T. Lift. So today I lift the ball. Yesterday I lifted the ball. Lift becomes lifted. And remember in the third session we talked about when a T falls between two vowels, turns into a D, like in the word water. Water becomes water. Remember that? Well, the same thing happens here when the T comes between two vowels. So look at this next word. Heat. The verb to heat becomes heated. I heated up my dinner. Vote becomes voted. He voted this morning. Hand becomes handed. He handed me his report. Trade becomes traded. I traded in my old car. Add becomes added. She added some information. Okay, now let's go over these exercises with ED endings. You'll notice that I put a line under all the endings that are voiced to help you remember to add voicing. Here we go. Bob raked the leaves and then started to wash his car. He then loaded up the dishwasher and finished washing his dishes. Susan spilled her drink on the spotted rug. She cleaned it up with a napkin, which wasted a lot of time. He thanked me and offered me money if I picked up the used equipment. Very good. Okay, now let's talk about words that end in NG. Some people who speak English as a second language have gotten into the bad habit of adding a K release sound, k, k, like that, after an NG ending. For example, in the word ring, it becomes ring, k. The word walking becomes walking, k. The word talking becomes talking, k, like that. That is not right. The problem is there's just this little k, K sound at the end of the ing sound. Don't do this. It is not right and it does not sound good. Let's talk about the NG sound. There are three nasal sounds in English. Nasal sounds are sounds which come out of your nose. Those three nasal sounds are M, N, and NG. Ing, like that. Let me show you something. Try to say the M sound, while closing off your nose. You see, you cannot do it because the M sound comes out of your nose. It's a nasal sound. Same thing with the NG sound. Ing comes out of your nose. It's a combination of an N and a G, and it is found at the ends of words like ring and sing. And I want you to realize that there is not a K sound. There is not a K sound. The word is not walking, it's walking with that NG ending, okay? Walking. Let's practice these sentences with NG endings. Here we go. I have a feeling that she is working too much. She has been wearing a hearing aid so that she could sing. He is looking forward to speaking at the Thanksgiving celebration. Very good. Well, that is it for today's session. I hope that you've been enjoying this program so far and are beginning to notice some improvements in the way you are speaking English. I'll bet you are sounding much better already. Have fun practicing those ending sounds, and I'll see you at the next session. I'm Paul Gruber with the Pronunciation Workshop. Goodbye.